Trump's Oval Office, a golden makeover and a major announcement. When Donald Trump returned to the White House, the Oval Office quickly became a reflection of his personality, bold, extravagant, and impossible to ignore. What was once a traditionally balanced and historically faithful workspace has now been transformed into a glittering gold-themed room that has stirred up equal amounts of fascination and criticism. The Golden Transformation. Visitors walking into the Oval Office today are struck by how dramatically the room has changed. Walls and trims have been laced with golden accents, sculpted cherubs decorate corners, and presidential portraits sit framed in gilded detail. Even the coasters on the president's desk carry Trump's own branding. Supporters argue that the new look embodies strength, wealth, and America's return to greatness. Critics, however, dismiss it as over the top, comparing it to a luxury hotel lobby rather than the most important office in the world. Some historians and curators have openly expressed concern, calling the makeover a departure from the White House's historic legacy. Interestingly, Vice President J.D. Vance defended the new decor in a lighthearted way, noting that even his 5-year-old child found it appealing, an unusual but telling sign of how polarizing the design has become. The Oval Office as a stage. For Trump, the Oval Office isn't just a workplace, it's a stage. And that stage was used once again when he made a surprise announcement from behind the resolute desk this week. After a week of political silence, Trump reemerged with a nationally televised address at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, catching Washington insiders off guard. The announcement, tied to the Department of Defense, reversed a Biden-era decision. The U.S. Space Command headquarters will officially be relocated from Colorado Springs to Huntsville, Alabama. This move is more than just a reshuffling of military infrastructure, it's a symbolic gesture. By reasserting control over where America's space defense operations are based, Trump reminded both allies and rivals that his presidency is about rewriting decisions made by previous administrations. Symbolism and strategy. Trump's Oval Office makeover and his policy announcement are two sides of the same coin. One is a visual assertion of power, while the other demonstrates executive authority. Together, they signal how Trump intends to shape his second term, unapologetically bold, disruptive, and symbolic. Where some see gaudy excess, others see a leader unafraid to stamp his personal identity onto the highest office. And whether one approves or disapproves, one thing is undeniable: the Trump Oval Office is once again the center of attention, both as a backdrop for history and as a mirror of his political style.